And now let's talk Panthers, as they're also looking to bounce back in the Stanley Cup Final.
Yeah, the team will hit the ice here at home tonight. Local 10 Sports anchor Clay Ferrero joining us live from Sunrise with a new reaction today. Hey, Clay.
Hey guys, the Vegas Golden Knights have just taken the ice for their morning skate behind us. It's morning for them, right? Because they're still on West Coast time, even though it is past noon. But the Florida Panthers were out here a little bit earlier. And you know how athletes normally won't use the phrase must-win game unless it's an elimination game? That was not the case this morning. The Cats know that their season largely rides on what happens tonight. They're down 2-0 in this Stanley Cup Final with Game 3 coming up tonight here on home ice. But they say, look, we know that technically we'd still be alive, but tonight's game is immense. It's huge if we want a chance to bring home the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, it's a must-win. We know the situation. I think even going back to the Boston series, it's just not a position you want to be in. But at the same time, it brings the best out of us, and we're just looking forward to the challenge.
And Anthony Duclair certainly did not shy away from that. Neither did Matthew Tkachuk when he spoke. He said this is by far the biggest game of our season coming up tonight. Guys, they will drop the puck at 8 o'clock here at FLA Live Arena. We'll have full live reports coming up on Local 10 News at 4, 5, and 6, and of course after the game. For now, we are live in Sunrise. Clay Ferrero, Local 10 News.
All right, Clay. So we know last time we had a sweep, it was easy for the Panthers, but this one is proving to be a little more difficult. Do you think they have a chance being 2-0? Is there a history of that with the Stanley Cup Final?
Well, sure, they certainly have a chance, and part of the issue the first couple of games really twofold. Sergei Bobrovsky has to be better, and he's been so good during this Stanley Cup run in net for the Cats. Not so much the first two games of this series, in particular the last four periods. Other thing is, and Paul Maurice said it, the Cats have made this series so far more physical than it needs to be. In other words, they need to play their game. Stop trying to overexert themselves to impose a physical will on Vegas. Play your game, because that's how you play anyway. Go after the puck, not the players.
Good advice. All right. Sounds great. We look forward to the seeing what happens, the outcome. Hopefully it's a win tonight.
Yes.
Thanks, Clay. And if you want to be inside the FLA Arena for the critical Game 3 tonight, it's not going to be cheap. Right now on SeatGeek.com, upper deck and mid-ice seats are going to run you about $350 a piece. Lower bowl and mid-ice seats are $2,500 each. And if you want to sit right near that glass mid-ice, it's going to cost you about $7,000. Wow. Now we want to see your Panthers pride, though, for Game 3 tonight. Scan the QR code right there. You can then upload your fan pictures and videos at local10.com. You may see them on TV or perhaps on one of our social media pages.